Hey, how's it going, guys? This is Ed. Welcome to a brand new game on the channel. Today we're going to play Greenskins. Greenskin is another goblin game. Hold on, is it a goblin game? I don't think it's a goblin game. Actually, hold on. I think this might be an orc game, if I'm not wrong. So it's a really cool game. Obviously, the name comes from the characters of this game. The characters are Orcs and Goblins. So yeah, that's what they are. It's actually a really cool game. The art style is really beautiful. So I'm pretty sure that you guys are actually going to enjoy it. Even though I actually have to cut out most of these parts, but you can actually see them in my Patreon page or in my Twitter account. And yeah, so without wasting more time, let's just get into the game. I'm not the better man myself, but I know better than predicting to expect things will be different this time. Surely we all have heard this saying many times, far too many, I'm afraid. History repeating itself. Those before us, those after us, making the same mistakes, preaching the same values. Nothing is new. Proudly they claim to be a part of the world evolving. I wish I would be that lucky to die not knowing it was actually evolving. It matters not whether it's now coming or going, does it? It feels like a poem. I was going to say poet. Oh, my English is getting really bad, man. They said before in their time, we'll see it again in ours. Okay, how did it come to this? Okay, so I'm going to ignore all this talking. Let me just read the story. So there is this character Sorcha, which you are going to see in a moment, but I actually have to cut out most of this part anyway. So Sorcha is a fair lady, fair woman. She's actually really beautiful. And then we have our main character, I'm suppose. I think it's the main character. I could be wrong. So our main character is the orc guy, and he's quite brutish. So yeah, they are going to have a quality. What should I say? Interrogation in here. Yeah, that's what I'm going to say. So they're going to have a interrogation in here, which should be quite interesting. So yeah. Yep, you guys can actually definitely see that there is some kind of interrogation is going on in here. I don't think I actually need to say anymore. Okay, so Sorcha is kind of like our friend or something. This is us as soon as you enter. Oh, wait. So what happens is that this is going to be chapter 1, by the way. So this is the orc camp, right? So we are this guy. We are kind of like the lowest in the hierarchy. So you're supposed to cook food and present it to the, the higher ups. And so there are different kinds of orc in here. Some are actually, the leaders. Then there are those who actually go for hunt and to do some war, I suppose. I'm not exactly sure. And then guys like us who are kind of like peasants. Yeah, so we just stay in the camp. We actually serve the higher ups. So that's the whole concept. I'm going to ignore all this thing. This is Osha. She is actually one of the higher ups, and I'm actually going to show you the big boss as well. Okay, so this is the leader of this pack, this brute looking big guy, and he is quite damn. He's big. He's definitely big, man. And I don't know who he's probably some kind of advisor or something. I don't know. That's what he might be. Okay, so this is the whole map of this game. Damn, that conversation took a really long time. So we have Ancestral Shrine, we have Usha's Tent, we have Chief's Tent, we have the Moat, we have the Raiders Den, we have the Tannery, we have the Tavern, we have the Shambles, we have the Goblin Hole, and Husbandry. And every place actually has a different effect. Anyway, we should head to the Husbandry immediately or not. So let's go to Husbandry. So our task, as you can see, that's our quest. It says find hold on, I'm not really sure. So you actually need to find it. That's our first task, and then we have journal, we have map, we have stats. This is our days. I think these are foods, coins, and some other stuff as well. So also this is the idle time season. I mean, there's so much thing in this game. Honestly, you don't expect this game to be made for the cultural community, but this is a really beautiful game. I think I'm actually going to rate it like really high. So far I feel like this is probably going to be one of the top tier games in this genre. So I'm sure that you guys are actually going to enjoy playing this game. So you're actually going to go to the Goblin Hole as well. I actually want to show this place to you guys. So neither attending nor okay. So there are a few goblins in there. So goblins are kind of like our what should I say? Our employees. Like we actually tell them to do something, they are going to do that. We are like the higher ups. So yeah, something like that. I think that we are going to go with that. We are going to go to Tannery. I don't think there is anything in the Tannery. Then let's go to Raiders Den. And there is nothing in here as well. Let's go to Tavern then. There is nothing in the Tavern.
3 hours later.
And that's our character Ada, the most beautiful girl in the area. I'm not really sure why she lives with the orc, maybe because they are actually really powerful and they're really big. You see her moving in your imagination than in person, and you see her every day. Living in the same tent, that's just how obsessed you are, Ada. Her posture suggests that she is the shy one, yet her gaze says otherwise. Her both hands are covered in barn scars, she is just hiding them. Ignore, always sticks her nose to someone's affair, but she is Taylor's sister after all. She gives you a small nod, looking at you as if to wait where you are getting it. Hold on. I have a question. So the thing that happened at the beginning of this game, are we just imagining it or did that really happen? I don't know. I mean, she sure knows a lot. Yes, she is. Yeah, and so I've seen you a lot with her recently. What do you two talk about? She's a mystery, but you have known her enough to notice that there is a minor tick on her face every time she gets uncomfortable. Looking at her reaction, you know that you are not the reason for her discomfort. It's surely from something else. Most likely something bad from what Ignore had said. So you conclude that either Ignore hasn't told her about you yet, or maybe Ada just doesn't care about it.
One eternity later.
Oh, the more you imagine, the more you stumble over your words, and you just cannot help it. Damn, it just you know what I mean. Yeah, I don't mind walking around. Yeah. Oh, hold on, sir. Busy spreading your nets, Guru? Hey there, man. Hold on. You don't call yourself a violent person, but his face is just so punchable right now. It's always been awkward with Ada, but you don't mind spending eternity in this awkwardness if it's with her. I mean, she is really beautiful, don't gonna lie. I am honestly a big fan of the art style already, so well done, developer. So you feel Holden's presence disturbs whatever is going on here. Did I ever tell you that one time Guru lifted 2 barrels with one arm? Adra? No, I don't think you have. Well, yeah, you heard right. Not 1 barrel with 2 arms, but because every man can do that. 2 barrels, 1 arm. I know he doesn't seem like one, but he's a strong, capable man. Hold on. Is Halder trying to help us or he's just actually trying to mess with us? I'll let this sink in. I know where your mind is going, Ada. You know what he's doing. It's embarrassing. Besides, it doesn't even make sense. 2 barrels in 1 arm is physically impossible. Well, he's your friend. As you said before, beggars can be choosers. Did I tell you to go to Shambles right away? Why are you here? No. Why are you here? Can you believe this guy, man? He told me to go straight to Shambles, so I went, right? Straight away. Guess how I felt when I found out he paused and pointed his finger at you repeatedly in an exaggeration fashion. While I was busy, this guy was busy with the most stunning girl in Tuk Manu. Oh, she's smiling finally. That's actually really beautiful. What a boss, huh? Is he? Oh, well, look at that. I can't remember the last time I saw you smile, Ada. Ah, that's actually really cute. I didn't know you can get any more stunning, right, Guru? You feel your stomach hardening. The jealousy doesn't come from Holden flirting with Ada, and you don't think he even realized that he's flirting, just Holden being Holden. He's a nice friend after all. He's actually trying to, hook us up with this beautiful character. It comes from her reaction. You have been trying hard to create an exciting conversation so she enjoys your company. And here he goes, making her more lively just like that. Yeah, whatever. Do you give the money to Ignore? So yeah, there is a lot of thing happening in this game. It's actually a really cool game. If I actually had to rate this one, I think I'm going to rate it like really high, probably 8 out of 10 because it's such a beautiful game. The art style is really beautiful and Ada was stunning. So yeah, I think I'm going to end this episode right here. I might actually create more episodes on it in the future. Let me know what you guys think about this game so far. I think it's a really cool game. The scenes are just fantastic. The other character is probably my most favorite character so far. And maybe we are going to see more in the future. So yeah, I'm going to see you guys soon with something much more interesting. Have a nice day. Ta-ta!